Cambridge Internationalist Level Sociology, The Family. Overall criticisms of Marxism. It's too deterministic, it assumes people passively accept socialization and family life and that the future is predetermined. There are plenty of families who reject the consumerist lifestyle, and many families bring their children up to be independent thinkers. The Marxist perspective ignores family diversity in capitalist society. The nuclear family is no longer the main type of family. In fact, family breakdown may be better for capitalism as divorce is expensive and more money has to be spent on maintaining family relationships and later on forming new families. Feminists argue that the Marxist focus on social class inequalities downplays the role of patriarchy, which is the real source of female oppression. Feminists should point out that sex inequalities exist within all families irrespective of social class background. Marxism ignores the benefits of nuclear family. For example, both parents support the children. The new right point out that it is the most functional type of environment in which to raise children, and the nuclear family is found in most societies around the world, suggesting it is something people choose. Families and households. Perspectives on the family: functionalism, Marxism, feminism, the new right, postmodernism, and the personal life perspective. Changing patterns of marriage, cohabitation, and divorce. Family diversity: reasons for the increase in family diversity and how and why families vary by class, sexuality, ethnicity. Power and equality in relationships, including the domestic division of labor, childhood, social policy and the family, demography, birth rates, death rates, globalization, migration, and family life. Functionalist perspective on the role of family. George Murdock, 1949. George Murdock, 1949, he concluded that family is a universal exists in all societies concept and says that family involves four characteristics: common residence, economic cooperation, adults of both sexes having a socially approved relationship, one or more children. Murdoch says that nuclear families are the universal social unit and identified four functional prerequisites family must perform to continue to function successfully. Sexual control involves the idea of refraining from sexual relations outside of marriage. Reproduction. Socialization involving teaching their children values and norms. Economic provision. Ensuring the family's survival by working and paid employment to look after the member of their families that cannot support themselves. Functionalist perspective on the role of family. George Murdock, 1949. George Murdock, a functionalist sociologist, conducted research in 1949 that aimed to identify common features of the family across different societies. According to Murdoch, the family is a universal social institution, and he outlined four essential functions or characteristics of the family. 1. Common residence. Families typically share a common living space and members reside together. 2. Economic cooperation. Family members work together to fulfill economic needs, such as providing shelter and other necessities. 3. Adults of both genders having a socially approved relationship. Murdoch emphasized the importance of a socially recognized and approved union between in adults of both genders. This reflects the institution of marriage. One or more children. The family involves the reproduction and care of one or more children. Additionally, Murdoch identified four functional prerequisites or essential functions that families must perform to continue functioning successfully. Reproduction. Families are responsible for producing and raising the next generation of society. Example, parents having and raising children to ensure the continuity of the family and society. Sexual control. Families play a role in regulating and controlling sexual behavior. This involves the expectation that sexual relations should occur within the confines of marriage. Example, a married couple refraining from engaging in extramarital affairs, adhering to the social norms of sexual exclusivity within the marital relationship. Economic provision. Families contribute to the economic well-being of their members by providing financial support and resources. Example, parents working to earn a living, providing financial support for their children's education, health care, and other needs. Socialization. Families are crucial in transmitting cultural values, norms, and social roles to the younger generation. Example, parents teaching their children societal norms, manners, and values throughout everyday interactions and guidance. It's important to note that while Murdoch's perspective provides insights into the functions of the family, it has also been criticized for its narrow focus on the nuclear family and its assumption that the family structure and functions are universal across all societies. Many sociologists argue for a more diverse and culturally sensitive understanding of family structures and functions.